Okay, so I had a recording going. Except for some reason, Steam opened and decided today was the day to bring the FPS to 4. Yeah, no one said I had a good computer. Okay, I've been looking to get Greenheart wood. That will be used to make slime balls. Well, not quite slime balls, but green dye alongside slime balls. Both will be quite important. Oh, wait a minute. Are we up here? How did I get up here? Okay. Well, anyways, I got up here somehow. So, yeah. These are Greenheart logs, if I'm right. I didn't know these things were so accessible. Greenheart logs. What can you be used for? Ooh, pressing into green dye. That's nice. And then you can melt it into slime. No way. This is pretty lucky find, actually. I remember hearing Greenheart logs were going to be one of the better things you find in this game, but I wasn't thinking you could just melt them into straight slime. That's always good. Well, Greenheart logs, these are going to help with Veridium. For me, the two issues I've had with Veridium are producing green dye and making slime. Thing is, Greenheart does both of those. It melts into slime and it presses into green dye, which is absolutely wonderful. And I know they have fast decay in this pack, so it shouldn't be long until my first few saplings start coming down. Wait a minute. Did I? Oh, wait a minute. Fast decay doesn't apply to this one, doesn't it? Ooh, sky slime crystal bud? Why is sky slime coming out of an earth slime crystal? Well, that's a lucky find. I'll let that one grow up a bit. I really want more sky slime. Also, is there a way to make these leaves decay faster? Actually, isn't there a use for slimy leaves? Slime leaves. Slimy leaves. So, they work just like normal leaves. Okay, nothing special about them. But maybe I'll get a sapling. That's really what I've been looking for. See if I can get my hands on a sapling. Then I can start growing these in my base. Also, it looks like these budding crystals are occasionally dropping sky slime now. So I'm just going to want to open those up and see if I can get any more progress. Also, does Silk Touch work on these things? I don't actually have Silk Touch, so I can't know, but it's worth a shot to check. Wait, so that guy should be mostly done decaying now. Is it? Okay, well, now I'm just gonna wait for this thing to decay. Okay, so it decayed, and we have our first Greenheart sapling. Wonderful. This I'm most certainly going to want to set up an automated farm for. I am expecting to use Greenheart a lot in the near future. Also, is that myth really true that if you let leaves decay naturally, they're more likely to drop a sapling? Huh. I'm wondering about that. And also, you just dump slime on dirt. Well, that's the easiest recipe I've ever seen. Okay, so the slime dirt is effectively free. Wait, buckets of slime? Are are you just molten slime that's made in a melter? Huh, it is. So good to know. Maybe later I come through and craft a. What was that thing I just broke? Oh, congealed slime block. Well, later, maybe I come through here and start picking up some of that liquid slime. Seems relevant. Great, got the one sapling. Now I just gotta head back to my base and see if I can get this thing to grow. You know what? I don't really remember how to set up a tree farm with deployers and somehow keep the saplings inside. Don't quite remember that. I really should be looking into that soon, or else you can't really make a slimewood tree farm if you can't, automate the saplings. Yeah, we'll have to look into that. Okay, now if I do set up this slimewood tree farm, where? Yeah, I have no clue where a good spot to place a tree farm is. I mean, preferably I want to keep it close to this infinite supply of lava. Wait a minute. This lava isn't really infinite. It's being almost completely used by sturdy sheets, which is a problem. Wait a minute. Why is that all backed up? Did I? That's all obsidian. Did I just fill up on obsidian storage in the meantime? Oh wait, it's more up. The plate isn't processed because I'm completely out of lava. Huh, that's odd. Why did I do this? Okay, so that's that obsidian out of the way. We're still completely deprived of lava. I heard there was a more efficient recipe for sturdy sheets. It was in the quest book. I don't know if I unlocked it yet. I should check. But where? Ooh, filters. Okay, but where did I put it? It was somewhere locked away in a. Oh. Yeah, I'm not getting these anytime soon. They're crafted using an obsidian pane and magma cream. How in the world do I craft magma cream? The lava is basically free. It only takes 2 cycles, too. And it makes 2 sturdy sheets? Okay, so this stuff is really dirt cheap. Only needs 2 magma cream. Well, actually 1 magma cream per sturdy sheet. And that's slime with blaze powder. You know what? I don't feel like I need to automate much of, what was it? This. It's sturdy sheets. I mean, I already have a few hundred. I feel like you don't need to keep the automation up anymore. Because it's 1 magma cream per sturdy sheet. And I can always go to the moon to go farm more magma. It's the lava that's my bottleneck. I can save myself some lava by doing that. Yeah, I can see it. Oh, and milling basalt. Yeah, basalt. That's it. I know it drops magma cream as well as blaze powder. The magma cream straight into the obsidian production. The blaze powder just mixed with the slime ball, then straight into the obsidian production. You know what? I can put down this sturdy sheets. I want to save the lava for Veridium. So, yep, say bye-bye to this big old line, because now it's time for an epic deconstruction. Well, actually, do I really want to montage this? Actually, I have no clue how to montage. So, Anyways, probably not an epic montage, but I am going to deconstruct a good dose of this to try to veer away from obsidian powder. Well, best get started on that. It's wrenching time. Oh, the nice thing is, so you know that obsidian pane used in the sturdy sheep recipe? Yeah, actually that's made out of magma too. Obsidian's made from molten obsidian, and I'm quite confident there are 4 molten obsidian panes in one bucket. Yep, 4 obsidian panes for 1 block. And the blocks of obsidian are made out of what? Anyways, obsidian. The blocks of obsidian are made by cooling magma blocks. Magma blocks are made from magma cream. 1 magma cream is 1 obsidian plate plus 2 means 2 magma cream per sturdy sheet. Yep, sturdy sheets are now dirt sheet. I don't even have to try anymore. Yeah, so I can deconstruct most of this system, clean out... Oh, is it done already? Huh. Clean itself out. Already? That was fast. Well, anyways, now I can deconstruct the entire thing. Let's go! Where's my wrench? Ha! It begins. I wanted much commentary for this, so yeah. Okay, so now I gotta refill up my dripstone farm, which I don't need it anymore, so that's why it's been overgrown for a while. I've recently swapped over to calcite and washing it, but I still want to fill in this floor to make it look nice, and also so I can, do a jump like this and not worry about falling in the pit every single time. Actually, I don't have stone, so yeah, I think I'll just leave it. I mean, the jump's fully possible anyways. It's only like 2 blocks. It's just 2 blocks. You know what? I mean, I definitely don't need these chain drives anymore. Or the belt. I'm gonna leave them there. They have kind of doubled as a small ramp. Well, a little bridge into my base. Instead of building a staircase up the hillside, I've just built one to my lava dripper. And then these chain drives act as a bridge to make it all the way back to the rest of the island with my cows, my wheat farm, my tree farm. Well, an empty tree farm. Gotta fix that. Ah, yes, much better. I haven't really been interested in automating the planting of those trees because, yeah, 1 cycle of me planting fills this chest up halfway. Yeah, not too interested in automating that right now. Maybe later, when I get more sap to make more rubber. But for now, it works. Also, I've noticed there's a sulfur recipe to make rubber. I don't know how sulfur is made yet. Actually, let me look at that. Sulfur. Okay, it's made by mixing glowstone and skystone. Well, I most certainly have skystone. That says made from pressing moonstone. Citrus quartz? Oh, right. Citrus quartz is basically free because these crystals are made from seeds, and you just mix them with water. Wait a minute, you don't have to craft the seed. Just mix the dust with water, and you get crystals. Then, with the crystals, you grind them down back into dust. So it's effectively just water, millstone, water, millstone. Well, that's easy. And the moonstone, I'm going to have to automate that. So it sounds like it can only be made on the moon. I'm guessing attempting to make it on Earth wouldn't work. What about cobblestone? Can you be made in growth chamber? Huh. Why, yes you can. I've been using these drill setups for such a long time, but the growth chamber has just proven to be better since it doesn't overflow. I like that. Hits a full stack, it stops. No more, no less. Unlike the drills, where yes, they're cheap and fast, but they also consume SU, they need a bit of wiring, and really, the growth chamber runs just as fast. Also, these lightning bugs, I've been wanting to get rid of them for a while now. I've been seeing more lightning bugs and less bees, and it's been ticking me off. I've really been wanting to get rid of those things. Also, yeah, I was going to start a minecart drill to go look for diamonds, but never got to it. Never got to it. Just didn't even need. I mean, I already got my diamonds from strip mining, and eventually we'll get the de-sizer, which means I'll never ever have to look for diamonds again. Oh, also, I have a crushing wheel now. I can reduce prismarine to crystals, prismarine shards to prismarine crystals anytime I want now, just by simply infinitely cycling it through a crusher. Actually, shards. Use you. Make a block. No, bricks are full things, blocks are small things. Yep, take a block, mill it in a crushing wheel, and I get a chance to prismarine crystals. And lapis lazuli. Yeah, it really is quite the cheap recipe. Wait a minute, prismarine crushes the lapis lazuli? Okay, I was wondering why I need a azurine, but it sounds like prismarine crushes much better. Then again, the azurine, so the prismarine's been my bottleneck recently. Well, actually, no, it hasn't. I've been upping my kelp production. You know, when I'm talking about that, I should go take a look at my prismarine. Maybe it needs a once-over. Yeah, 86 azurine. What are you out of? Nope, you're the bone meal machine. Blue dye. Well, that was easy. The azurine crushes into blue. Well, it crushes to lapis, right? Yeah, it's guaranteed to crush into one lapis, rather than the 50% chance that prismarine offers. So, yeah, I'm gonna go run this through a millstone. I mean, I could run it through the crushing wheel, but I'm looking to gain more blue dye fast, just to get the buffer bigger. So today, it's probably gonna be through the millstone. Besides, I already have 2 stacks of crushed cobalt. I don't think I need more than that. Like, what's cobalt even used for? Cobalt. Cobalt. There we go. Cobalt ingots. What are. Oh. Oh. Well, these are smeltery components. Isn't the smeltery controller disabled? Well, I guess it is. So, it doesn't look like the ingots are. What? Cobalt and slime steel makes queen's slime, and lead makes hepatizin? Menelian? Menelian. You're kidding me. No way there's Menelian. Man, that is lucky. How about the molten cobalt? Maybe you have more uses. Oh wait, this is your uses. Okay, so cobalt doesn't have much of a use in the coming sectors of the game. Does the quest book recommend doing anything with cobalt? Actually, let me look at the automation matrix. Nope. Well, anyways, I've automated that. So, easy, easy, and I already lazurite. So yeah, this whole tree is automated. You know what I'm thinking? It's time I get started on a slime wood tree farm. And I'm going to do it right on that island. And obviously, I have to make it an 8-wide spinner. Because yes, love my 8-wide spinners. Actually, now they've disabled the... what was it? Oh yeah, the sturdy sheet production. This is my biggest drain of lava. Now that tank is going to fill up very fast. So, I shouldn't have too long to... It ran away from me. How? Ha! Come on, go in the pit. Go in the pit. You know you're gonna block the output, right? He's gonna... Is he just stuck there? You know what? I think he's just stuck there. I kinda wanna name him now. You know what? I'm going to name him because he's stuck there. And I very much like that he basically burnt to death right in front of my eyes. Now that is funny. Where is the name tag? I think it ran out. Did I run out? Yeah, I ran out. Okay, is there a way to craft these? Well, I know this is 1.18, so the recipe doesn't exist yet, but... What? Iron wire, and ink sac, and a canvas. Okay, so you can craft these. Anyways, I most certainly am making that iron wire. Wait a minute, I have to press it first. Yep, one press, one run through the wire mill, and you're done. Then I got the canvas and name tag. Just sorry, did I say canvas and name tag? No, I mean the canvas and the ink sac. Do you know which kind? I can't remember which kind of tropical fish are the rarest. I know there's a few of them, but I don't think these are any of them. So, let's figure that out later. Which one of those guys are the rarest? Ah, yes, what to name the poor zombie? Hampter. Yes, he will infinitely be running that treadmill for the rest of time. He shall be known as a Hampter. Why do you have slowness 2? Is that just an effect belts give? Well, I don't have it. Why does he have slowness 2? No, it's probably to stop him from running off the belt, because he can run sideways pretty quickly. Yeah, it's quite easy to just turn and yeet yourself off the belt. Oh, don't want to get stuck with him. Yeah, it's pretty easy to just get yourself off the belt by running sideways. Probably don't want him doing that, so they give him slowness. And the slowness is enough for the belt to center him again before he gets to waddle anywhere. So yeah, that's neat. And the tree farm. What does one need for a tree farm? Why do we still have a lava bucket? And also, why do we have 10 mechanical presses? Yeah, I still have to empty my inventory from deconstructing that thing. But nonetheless, what does it take to make a tree farm? That's going to need 8 saws, and past 8 saws, it's going to need 8 deployers. And how in the world do I get myself 8 deployers? I should think about that for a second. Well, actually, what am I thinking about? Deployers are dirt cheap now. They only cost rubber. Which means you need rubber. And I only have 18. No, 11. Sorry, 11 rubber. What am I thinking? So yeah, only have 11 rubber. And that is most certainly going to be an issue. I know I have the rubber logs. Let me go check on those. Oh yeah, no, I most certainly have the rubber logs. That's not an issue. And sulfur only costs skystone and a bunch of glowstone. I don't remember what it takes to make glowstone, though. Let me look at that glowstone. There we go. Made by crushing ochre. A very, very garbage chance. I'm not doing that. Potions? Not quite. I think we gotta be crushing ochre to get this stuff. Or maybe there's a way to automate glowstone blocks. Oh. Refined shimmer. I feel like shimmer really does make everything. Wait, transmutate lead ingots and wait, do you say sea lanterns? No. Sea lanterns are dirt cheap. They may look expensive, but just wait until you see the fact that prismarine in a crystal. Oh, wait a minute, that's the same price, isn't it? Yeah, it's just the 4 shards and 5 crystals. Okay, so not that much better. Yeah, it's still gonna need a bunch of crystals. Oh well. It's time to automate prismarine. I mean, you've already automated the prismarine. It's over there. I should do that, actually. Just set up a dedicated glowstone farm that's based off of transmutating prismarine. Yeah, that's later, though. Gotta wait for all this rubber to mill out first. I've also been wanting to get the Track Factory achievement, but that's going to need a lot of iron. Only about 2 stacks of ingots at the moment, and I'm going to need 4 if I want to get it done right. No! Oh, no. No way I just did that. Did I really just chuck my cleaver into the lava? Well, I'm absolutely screwed, so that's something. Misclicks. You know what, though? I have the obsidian, and the parts really are kind of cheap. The cleaver and no modifiers either, so yeah, a modifierless cleaver. Shouldn't be that hard to make. What do you need? Plate? Broad blade? I know the broad blade's 8 and the plate's 4. I'm probably going to make the blade out of the hull and the blade out of the hull and the plate out of slime wood. Then the 2 tough handles are 3 each. So, well, time to go grab my wood supply again. Okay, so that's the slime melted. And wow, that stuff melts fast. Okay, so it's basically already done. And that is our slime wood cleaver parts. The handle's going to be made out of Nahal, though. And that is going to take a very long time. Actually, how much Nahal do you need? Molten obsidian. Casting you onto Nahal parts. How expensive are you? 8 blocks. Well, that's most certainly going to take a very long time, because sadly the blocks don't all melt at once. They can only melt one at a time, simply because they're a full bucket. Each block is a full bucket. Oh, they also take an eternity apiece anyways, so that's something else to chuck at it. Why do I have wheat seeds in here? That's odd. Oh, wait a minute. If I do this right, I should be able to get it almost completely done in one go. Ha! Is this faucet ever going to stop, or is the melter going to outpace it? The melter's outpacing it. That's something neat. Don't see that every day. Well, that'll die faster than I thought. Now we have our Nahal Blade, and that will quickly... Oh, it did stop. Well, anyways, that will quickly cast... How much more obsidian is in here? Well, anyways, that will quickly cast into a Nahal Blade to make the perfect slime wood tool set. I mean, you have to have a single piece in the hull in there somewhere. It's just too good to pass up. And slime steel. What is slime steel made out of anyways? Oh, right. Seared brick, sky slime, and iron ingots. Yeah, I don't have any of that at the moment. So, gonna have to wait. But anyways, here is my cleaver back again. Yeah, this cleaver is probably the most powerful weapon I own, and it's dirt cheap. Also, how am I out of bread? Well, time to go mull the wheat farm again. Well, when it's laid out. Okay, this is going to be quite fun to mill through all of this. One go. I mean, I did stomp on it a little bit, so small gaps, but otherwise a perfect wheat field. Ayaha! So much wheat. Well, that is satisfying, I have to say. Just a bunch of wheat. Nothing else to it. Well, anyways, now I gotta go replant all this stuff. That'll be fun. Looks like that zombie just burned up for no reason whatsoever. There's a zombie there. Wait a minute. Huh. Gets are burned up really stinking quickly. Well, that's something. Yeah. Well, planting's gonna take a while. So. Is it more efficient to mill wheat in a crusher than a millstone? Nope. No, it is not. But I'm gonna do it anyways, because it's much faster. Also, I'm out of bread right now, so I really can't really afford the wait. I'm lucky I reduced the washing station to only be 2 tiles instead of the 4 it was originally. One, it let me fit the Hampter in there, which I never used. But 2, I was really only using extra washing tiles when I was using this semi-automatic cobblestone farm, and then just chucking in millstones. But now that I have a proper iron farm set up, I don't need those extra slots anymore. Most of it's already done for me. Yeah. So, that's always a good thing. I really, really want to get the track the track factory achievement. But sadly, it's just not worth all my iron. I have better things to be putting iron into. Like making these saws. How many is that? I should count the iron ingots first. Well, that's half a stack of iron ingots going straight to the saws. Let alone what's going to every other part of my automation. That's just the saws that this is going to. Yeah, it's going to take a while for me to get that iron built up again. You know what? The track factory's probably going to take a long time anyways. I probably could throw my first 1,000 ingots in there to get it kick-started. Yeah, probably should do that. Wait a minute, I mean 1,000 nuggets. Yeah. 1,000 nuggets. Okay, so that's 2 stacks of my iron completely disintegrated. And that should be enough to kickstart these first, well, 500 of these slabs. Just this little cube right there. 16 stacks of iron nuggets. Man, that's gonna be so satisfying when it's done. 500 train tracks. Done. You know what? It will be such a relief to have AE2 set up. Now that I have a tiny dose of shimmer, I'm getting there. I mean, I don't really know how much shimmer it's gonna take to set up AE2 fully. All I know is I have a mechanical bearing somewhere in this chest, and I cannot find it for the life of me. And sadly, Control F does not exist in chests. I very much wish it did. You know what? After all these wooden planks are done sawing, I really should get back to that slime island to start picking up the dirt. The dirt will be very helpful in setting up my new tree farm. Yeah, very helpful. Wait a minute, why am I crafting all these rubber hands? I know I have a spare rubber hand somewhere in this pit. Wait a minute. No, I don't. Oh, right. No, I don't. I spent it on the train track deployers up there. Okay, so I am doing it right. Forgot deployers need rose quartz. I only have 6, so I go see if I have any redstone left. Wait a minute, what am I thinking? Of course I have redstone left. I have 15 blocks of it. And no sandpaper. Of course I have no sandpaper. Why would I expect to have sandpaper? Actually, you know what? I really should just break yet another piece of sandpaper. Just craft all the quartz in one go. That'll probably make my life easier. Also, what does the creator of this pack exactly have against... What was that thing called? Oh yeah. The... Why am I blanking on it? Why am I blanking on it? The... I have one. Here, the electron tubes. Sorry. What's the creator against electron tubes? I noticed in the quest book it said electron tube PTSD. There must be something bad about them. Personally, I played Above and Beyond. I know those electron tubes get pretty mean, but they're not that bad once you get them automated, of course. Pretty simple after that. So, yeah, this one, though, requires a lot of gold. Maybe that's why, because gold is rare in this pack. One of these days, I'd like to get a netherite upgrade to my tool set. It'd be quite convenient to have. I just don't know how to get the ancient debris to make the netherite. So far, it sounds like you have to collect it from the world, and that there's no way to craft it from home that I can see, at least. And that should be the 8 deployers that I need to automate a tree farm. Yep. I have extra wood planks to spare, too. Oh, this is looking really nice right now. Yeah, got the water wheel, needs the bucket, and then to hook myself over there to start placing. Oh yeah, right on that island. Exactly what I'm looking for. I don't like the fact that this is all sand, which means we're going to have to drill it all the way down if I actually want to place anything here. So that's going to get annoying. Well, actually, I'm already done with it, so I guess it wasn't annoying. That's good to know. Wait a minute, the saws can catch this tree, right? I think so. It looks close enough. But, yeah, I sure hope they do. If it's too far away, then I'll just have a giant tree that never gets cut down. It'll stop the other trees from growing, and then the whole thing will be bottlenecked by this one tree. So yeah, I hope it is able to be cut down. Also, I really should just leave a gap around this bearing. I'm going to be accessing this thing a lot more than I would think. Also, I'm missing a portable storage interface, so gotta go grab one of those too. Okay, I'm gonna quickly check my output video to see if it's not absolute garbage. Uh, that, and it looks, remember, would it take it deep fried? Uh, yeah, I think OBS might be having issues again. Let me check. I'm pretty sure it's fine. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Okay, back at it. Actually, I really should check again if my whole video just got deep fried. Just a second. Okay, good. It's not my recording that's deep fried, it's VLC that's getting deep fried trying to watch the recording. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. Huh. So it does break that. Good to know. And I'm starving again. I still do not understand how a cat got in there. Let alone a cat with only 1 HP, too. Some worlds have mysteries. Guess I just got lucky to find one in mine. I noticed that Tinkers doesn't offer a shovel or a hoe. They expect you to use a Matic and a Pickadees for both of those purposes. I mean, like the idea, but so far it's just been annoying to work with, because those tools have a lower durability than things like the pickaxe and the axe, which are both dedicated. Oh, wait a minute, I don't have the portable storage interfaces. I used them to make that contraption over there. No wonder I couldn't find them anywhere. Well, time to craft a few more. Don't have the chutes. Well, that's not lucky. Man. You know what? I think I should be using a smart chute for this. To filter out everything that isn't... Oh, these things are dirt cheap. To filter out anything that isn't a sapling. So the contraption can hold its saplings forever. Yeah, but it's probably going to back up the contraption eventually. You know what I'm thinking of? There should be a way for the contraption to get rid of saplings. But it seems a bit odd. Yeah, no, there definitely should be a way for a contraption to get rid of saplings. Because I'm assuming it's in its deployers, if it mines a tree in the first half of its cycle, it'll place the sapling before it returns. If it mines a sapling in the later half of its cycle, then it might have a chance to place it back, or else that one sapling just gets disposed of. Then again, it's one sapling. So yeah, I think I'm fine getting rid of everything that the tree harvester has. And also, what is it about these rose gold chests? They are supposedly more durable? Oh no, diamond chests? And that's just netherite. Okay, rose gold chest. Can't be that bad. Looks like I have... Wait, I don't have enough rose gold. Forgot, this stuff is well, this stuff is certainly annoying to make. Because I need gold. And copper. And I have neither. I can't believe my copper farm's being based on a tree farm. Tree farm of all things. Wait a minute, what am I thinking? I don't need to add bulk storage to this farm. It's going to be mostly automated anyways. So what I really should be doing is adding a filter system to get rid of the saplings. And that's it. I don't think slimewood leaves even drop sticks. Yeah, they don't drop sticks. Do they drop slime balls? Oh, leaves. Just normal leaves. Do these show a tooltip of them dropping leaves, saplings, sticks, and apples. Okay, what about slimy leaves? You drop slime balls, saplings, and themselves. I'm going to assume it's only the slime balls and the saplings. Okay, so they make slime balls. So now all I have to do is filter out the slime balls and the saplings. And the wood. Except the wood's going straight to green dye processing. Yeah. The wood's going straight to green dye, and the saplings come after. Then probably going to want a threshold switch to see if my buffer has too much green dye in it. It starts sending some wood to go be melted into slime balls. Actually, what about the wood? The Greenheart wood. So I can melt you, right? Can I basin melt you? Or do you have to be used in a... Nope. If I'm gonna melt you, I have to do it in the melter. Or a foundry. But I don't have foundries yet. Or do I? Molten obsidian or scorched bricks? Well, I have the molten obsidian. That's easy. And this is just scorched bricks with slime? Oh, and this is grout? Yes. Yes. Come on. This is how expensive it is? Magma cream, I just go to the moon and get some. The powdered obsidian, I've been making this stuff in bulk for really who knows how long. Way too much of it. The soul sand is just sand, and the scorium... Chocolate? Wait, do you say soul sand and chocolate? Oh, well that's gonna be awkward. Sugar, cocoa beans, and milk. Actually, that's not bad. I have a cow in a jar. So 3 sugar and 3 cocoa beans? I mean, I'm in a jungle, so that stuff's basically free. Let me go grab one of these right here. Then I have to go find my sugar, and we have ourselves a bucket of chocolate. Okay, the great mixing. And I'm probably going to use a cow in a jar for the milk. Yeah. I'm going to use a cow in the jar for the milk. Just mix up all that. What? You can place this thing? Anyways, first, milk. Why do you have rubber? Oh, you have rubber. Well, anyways, rubber comes out, cow in the jar stays out, then milk plus sugar plus cacao. With a little bit of wood as a fire starter, and you have a bucket of chocolate. Cream? Really? Really? Why did that not make chocolate? Chocolate. Liquid chocolate is made from milk, cocoa beans, and sugar. What about cream? A bucket and 3 sugar. Okay, so I can make it. I just need to keep the sugar out of it. Anyways, what am I supposed to do with a bucket of cream? I mean, the fluid must have some use. Oh, mixes into chocolate ice cream, which assumes I have chocolate. I most certainly do not. Well, that's cursed. Oh. I don't drown in this. Okay, this is really cursed. Wait a minute, can I use this on the moon? Just place a bucket of... Oh, that dissolves quickly. Okay. Like, on the moon, could I use it to escape the atmosphere? And somehow, not suffocate to death? That would be neat. Okay, so cow in a jar. You go in there. Then I put in 2 sugar. 1, 2, 3. There you go. 2 sugar. Then I go grab my cacao. And I can go find more. I've always wondered why cacao beans generate so low on the tree. You'd think they generate a bit higher. Well, that's just an odd thing that happens to occur. Anyways, got my cacao beans back, so I'm gonna bring these back. Okay, cacao beans are back. 1, 2, 3. Now this for sure will not accidentally turn to cream. There we go. Hot cocoa. What's hot cocoa? Hot cocoa. You're telling me I have to put all of this in one ingredient at a time? Well, that's just dumb. Anyways, I'm not sacrificing the rest of my cocoa beans to make hot cocoa. Unless this thing is a use, of course. It doesn't. Hot cocoa has no use whatsoever. Can it be bottled? No. It officially has no use. Well, there's only one way to get rid of this stuff. And wait, where's my pickaxe? Oh, here it is. Bye-bye. Bucket goes back. Cow in the jar. Makes the milk. And we do this one item at a time. Because clearly this thing will refuse to comply any other way. One singular item at a time. Hopefully makes a bucket of chocolate. There we go. Wait a minute, what quest was this used for? That's a task. Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. There's gotta be something around here that I'm missing. What? What task required a bucket of chocolate to make? I already have the obsidian done. That's easy. That's easy. Oh, this is the chocolate bucket. And that's a scoria. Wait, magma blocks come from scoria? Oh, when you mill scoria into magma blocks. Oh, I don't even need magma cream to make magma blocks now. And you can be cast into... What are you? And you can be cast into slime ball. No? I can't cast this into slime balls? Okay, so 2 slime balls in basalt or 4 slime balls in a block. Huh. But you're telling me I can't cast you back into magma cream. Because you have to use blazing blood on a slime ball. Okay, so you can make the blocks easy enough, but the actual slime balls themselves need a bit of extra labor added on top. Well, anyways, I have a bucket of chocolate, and I'm going to make that scoria once I, find it. Wait a minute, this is only 15 millibuckets. I thought I could only make 10, but it looks like here I can make 20. And I have plenty of soul sand from venturing the moon. Yeah, 20 scoria. There we go. Nice and easy. 20 scoria in the pot. Here we go. And what was I going to use the scoria for? Oh, right, scorch bricks. Makes nether grout, makes scoria, even more soul sand, powder. This makes 3 nether grout each. And magma cream. Okay, this stuff is going to be dirt cheap. All of it's powdered obsidian. And I know I have obsidian around here somewhere. 20. Yep, and this is going to go in the crushing meal for a better refund too. I am going to have so much powdered obsidian by the end of all this. I already have 40 powdered obsidian from the... what was it? The 20 blocks obsidian I had made 47 powdered obsidian. If I keep getting these refunds, that number is just going to keep going up. A bit slower. I only have 2 blocks left now. And I get them back. So yeah, that was pretty neat. Is this going to give me a full stack? Oh, I sure hope it does. 1, 2... not quite. Anyways, 62 powdered obsidian is more than enough to start working on this grout. Okay, you do need to be heated, so that's a concern. 20. I have 20 skull sand times 3 powdered obsidian. Okay, I mean more than enough. So 60 powdered obsidian, 20 scoria, 20 soul sand, not the pickaxe. 20 scoria, 20 soul sand, 60 powdered obsidian, and 20 magma cream. I do not have 20 magma cream. I believe I have 7. Am I correct? It should be in this pit somewhere. Isn't? Where would I be storing magma cream? I know I had some. I had 7. I know for a fact that I had 7 units of magma cream lying around here somewhere. Can't put the cast in the chest. I'm running low on inventory. Well, gotta go find that. Well, anyways, I might not have the magma cream, which is now just an excuse to head off to the moon again. Man, my helmet durability's been getting low recently. Gotta work on repairing it sometime. I'll wait till night, grab the oxygen canister, which I already have. Nice. Grab up the cleaver, and off to the moon we go. Oh, this is gonna be so easy now that I know how to fight a slime ball. Magma cream. Well, magmas. Why is there a bee on the moon? Did you? Yep. Well, that's what happens if you don't bring a spacesuit. You absolutely disintegrate. Wait, there's just a pit of soul sand right here. Right in my base. With the magma cube in it. Okay. That one did not drop anything. But the next one will. Also, I should start setting up a very, very primitive train network to come to the moon, get me some souls, get me some moonstone, and bring it back so I can crush it later. Also, I've only seen magma creams spawn in the basalt deltas. I don't think I've seen them anywhere else so far. Anyways, I do like how the cleaver has such a ridiculous amount of damage. It can basically one-shot the medium magma creams. Not even the small ones, the medium magma creams. Also, I brought the shield just to deal with those corrupted Lunarians. They are really aggressive with that ice spike attack. You can look at them, and they're already bolting it straight for you. Anyways, the severing must have got me something. No? Nope, the severing has not gotten me anything so far. Which means I just gotta go find yet another magma cube. Somewhere in the pit. Oh yeah, thing is, there's a lot of magma cubes. So I shouldn't have any problem finding one. The good thing is, the farther away from the sand plains I am, the less corrupted Lunarians I'll see. This biome is very safe. Which is why I love it so much. There we go, one magma cream. Do the small ones drop anything? Well, that one sure did. Okay, so I don't think the tiny ones drop anything. But I know for a fact these medium ones are. And they're producing a lot. You know, I really like the idea that I'm just cleavering myself through the moon to get magma cream. They basically replaced the nether with the moon. I like that. I like how the moon's more bouncy, more open. You can do a lot more here. And the thing I love about the slime wood is it's effectively infinite. The overgrowth modifier means it passively regrows over slime, which they must have on any slime-based tools. It makes life so much more bearable, especially for weapons, where they're used only in very small amounts and occasional quantities. It's the perfect excuse to have slow regeneration. That's passive, too. Probably should heal. I've been spending too long waddling around. But the fact that it's passive, you don't need to do anything other than run away for a few seconds to magically gain more durability. It's just easy. And I don't remember how much magma cream I needed. What was it, like 25? Yeah, I'm going to say 25. I got a lot of magma creams to go farm. I believe it's only the medium-sized ones that produce what I'm looking for. Ooh, just hit about, I think it was 6 of those in one go. Man, that was good. Just gotta keep swinging. Oh yeah, and the magma cream's already flowing in. I'm liking this game so far. I'm very much liking this game so far. Hiya! It's so satisfying to kill the swarm of magma cubes. But, you know, I find it odd that, well, I think they have better animations. Is that what it's called? I find it weird they've made the magma cubes turn their torsos. To me, it just looks off, seeing magma cubes look more like circles than cubes. Yeah, I find that off. Anyways, more magma cubes. Not quite doing much here. Oh, scoria! Yeah, so I can make the magma blocks out of scoria, but I can't make the slime balls out of scoria. So now I'm wondering, do I really need to automate blazes to get the slime balls, or is there some weird quirk I can use where I can convert the magma blocks back to their slime form? I'd love to figure that one out. You know what? I can actually just look over what mobs drop this. Magma cube. Doesn't tell me what magma cube, though. Just says magma cube. Oh, okay. I don't know if that applies to the smaller ones as well as the bigger ones. At the moment, I've seen the biggest ones don't drop anything. The smallest ones are only dropping experience points. It's been the medium ones that have been rewarding me with Magma Cream, which I believe it was the small ones in vanilla Minecraft that would get you Magma Cream. The medium ones would simply get you nothing. Then again, maybe I just have such a high level of severing that the medium ones are giving me more than the small ones. Which explains why the small magma cubes aren't giving me, anything that's useful. I'm cutting them up because, maybe they'll drop. Maybe. But my confidence is low on that one. Don't believe they'll drop much anything if I keep critting them. Also, I thought I saw a piece of silver ore out of my eye. But that's probably for later. Yeah, the silver ore is definitely for later. What's the cheese ore good for? I've been waddling around and I see it's everywhere. It's probably one of the most common things in this world. More cheese. Wait, did this thing split up into 5 cubes? Oh, no, it's only 4 than the smaller ones. Yeah. The cheese. What is the cheese good for? Does it at least make yellow dye? Then I could see that being used alongside ochre. Yellow dye could be used in ochre. Then I could see what the cheese is good for. But until then, it kind of just looks like something that exists and has no purpose. I have not seen a purpose for cheese in quite some time. Also, I know there was that little shimmer lake with a refinery behind me. That building didn't have anything important in it, but it looks like it could have at least. Or maybe it's just purely decorative. I would have expected that too. Ooh, what's this? Looks like it's under construction? Oh, but it does have ichor in it. This is one of the buildings I saw around the Blaze Tower. Is it the same thing? Or nope. Well, certainly not the same thing. But it looked pretty similar. So, that's neat. Man, these things have some range to them. That's catching me off guard. I like how everything's bouncy on the moon. I can just waddle back and forth and back and forth. There's always something new to see. Actually, so I feel like the towers with the blaze spawners are surrounded by many of these smaller buildings that occasionally appear around the world. Oh, that's a big cube. That's a big cube. Yeah, these smaller buildings that appear around the world, their components are used in the bigger towers, from what I've seen. Sheesh. I'm wondering how these things jump off the ground so fast. Not even time to react, they just appear. Okay, so the smaller ones do drop magma cubes. That's good. Yeah, I think this should be close to enough, right? Yeah, I'm already on half my tank of oxygen, so I should start to be careful with my wanderings. But yeah, that should be all the slime balls I need. Now I do want to take a good look at this building before I leave. It looks like it's going to have some useful stuff in it. What's ichor slime used for? Ichor. Ichor balls. Those just make magma cream, they melt. Slime fuel? For a slime furnace? 2 RPM? Oh wait, that's an SU generator? Nice. Huh, so there's an SU generator. What's a slime furnace? Oh. Well, that's dumb. Why do they have all these ponders that I'm not allowed to look at? Huh. Why have the ponders so I'm not allowed to look at them? Well, anyways, that's all the slime balls I need. Now all I gotta do is find... Ooh, is that a wither skeleton? Okay, I've been wanting a few more of these things to make necrotic bone. What? No. No way. On the moon? Honey, no way. Well, that's bad. I need to craft a new spacesuit now. And I did get a spare part, but it was only the pants. Oh, are you kidding me? So, the helmet, that should be cheap, right? That's cheap. The suit is not so cheap. It requires 2 oxygen tanks and a copper back tank. No, copper back tank's cheaper. It's 1 block of copper, 3 rubber, inside a shaft. Yeah, that should be okay. Oh, I just gotta recraft this. It's probably not going to be too interesting, so I'm just going to cut out this part. Wait a minute, I was holding all of the andesite alloy too. So now I'm going to make more andesite alloy. Man, it only gets worse from here. Only gets worse from here. Well, good news. It's an excuse to start restocking on andesite alloy. I've been needing a good dose of it. I might as well make it in bulk while I'm here. You know what? I don't know where to put the powdered stuff, so I'm just gonna shove it in the back of a chest. It'll hold temporary for now. All it's gotta do is wait till I'm done making all of this compressed andesite. Then we'll be off to the races melting all of it. Man, this alloy recipe makes a lot more than I'm usually looking for. It's basically a supercharger recipe. It only requires heated, no less, which makes it very convenient. Well, anyways, back to melting. I probably should set up a pump to a pipe for this. That'll probably be more efficient than waiting. I mean, it's effectively over a block of andesite for each iron ingot. Over a block of andesite. That is ridiculously powerful. I find how they organize the particles for the base in this version weird. It's more the particles get more sparse rather than the inventory emptying itself. That's always caught me a bit off guard. Also, wait a minute. 16 isn't a multiple of 3. 15 is. So now I'm going to need to make 2 more of these. Okay, that'll be something else to do in the meantime. And that should be the last block. Man! Almost 4 stacks of andesite alloy. 1 stack of clay. Ah, that's good. That's real good. Now, just have to craft this into the back tank and should be good. Except, what does an oxygen tank need? Was it 1 rod? Okay, so it's 1 rod and a bunch of bronze. Not the other way around. Good to know. And luckily, I kept my bronze sheets on hand. Or did I? Was I somehow holding my bronze sheets the entire time I was out exploring? No, I emptied my inventory a few times. Maybe I just ran out of bronze. Well, anyways, if I ran out of bronze, that's an easy fix. I just make more tin. There we go. Yep, just more tin over the heater and it should be good. But I did have the sturdy sheets on me when I died too. So now I'm running low on sturdy sheets. Will you let me pass? Oh yeah, no, he's fine. He's fine, he'll let me pass. And since I grabbed a pair of space pants from that lunar colony, it means I won't have to craft any more of those. So that'll be nice. And more of the space boots again. Just wool? Now I gotta look at the spacesuit again. Spacesuit. The boots are made from diving boots. And now I'm gonna make diving boots. That's actually not that bad. Just 2 more inside alloy. Should be good. Yep. Craft the boots. Which means I can craft the space boots. Sorry, it's the other way. Yep, craft the space boots. The leggings are free. And all I have to do is wait for the bronze to come out. Which it does quite quickly. I noticed nothing uses straight bronze ingots. So, that's an odd one. Oxygen tank, and I think that's all I need for the backpack. Yep, I got the helmet earlier. Well, I don't have the helmet yet. Well, now I do, and I'm missing the sturdy sheet. Anyways, I grabbed the helmet, and I have the leggings, and back to space it is. I like that funny zombie, Hampter. The Hampter will forever run the treadmill, never to see the light of day again. Actually, a spacesuit has to get filled up with an oxygen tank before I head off anywhere. So, that's first. Is that a creeper and a skeleton in the middle of my bridge? Okay, that's just a bug texture. There's nothing in it. Yep. That's bugged. And it saw me. Can I go to sleep and let the skeleton burn? Or is he already after me? Also, do we have bread anywhere? Or something that's a quick snack before I leave? Nope. No quick snack. Except steak. That's a reward. The Satan. I am never going to use this stuff in my life. I might as well eat it. Anyways, a skeleton burned. A creeper can run off into the... And this guy's just in the water. Okay, so the skeletons are a bit smarter than they look. I'll give them that. Anyways, a quick run through with the oxygen. And we're off to the moon. Man, spacesuit's cheaper than I thought. I have a full set, too, for my other one. Wait a minute, did my other spacesuit break? Or did the wither skeleton just break the armor? Because it said I know it said I withered to death, but it looks like I was freezing at the same time. I think I died of oxygen deprivation. Huh. Probably did, actually. Well, that's something good to know. Probably just died of oxygen deprivation. Yeah, because what if... Yeah, it was oxygen deprivation. He broke one of my armor pieces, and that's why I withered away so fast. I knew I had a good amount of health. Yeah. Nope, come on. What does not fit? If it does not fit, it will fit in the backpack. Oh yeah, I was holding alloy. What am I thinking? Wait, it took off... No, only spacesuit armor is intact. but it did take off the new set. Well, you never know what you're going to learn in any given day. So now you've just a free spacesuit that I'm probably going to keep on me. Anything I missed? Let's see. It's just a magma cube. Nope. Well, I can head back. And I'm right on time, too. Aha! Wait a minute, what's this thing? Well, that's an odd-looking wall of gray concrete. The moon has a lot more man-made structures on it than I thought. Guess the moon really has been colonized. And I guess that piece of sand is just going to float there. Actually, let's dash ore. You know what? I got oxygen. I mean, I got a pickaxe. I got inventory space. I might as well mine the free dash. I know there's more dash in there, but I can get it later. For now, I probably want to head out. Ad Astra is a pretty neat mod. I like how they mix this all in with Create. They're also mandating some automation happen on the moon through the moonstone generation. So that's neat. And don't you have the beacon for the tower somewhere around here? No, wait a minute, that was on my other computer. I can't believe waypoints don't transfer with saves. That's annoying. Oh, they probably don't store it on the save to make sure the save doesn't get... Well, you know, maybe storing on the save screws with the save a little bit. I honestly have no clue how to tell. I like using the oxygen tank for refilling my spacesuit. It loads nice and easy. Rather than to take off a chest plate, it's just in my inventory. It's been sitting in my inventory and will be sitting in my inventory for the foreseeable future. Also, I noticed big cannons is in this mod pack. I think so far its only use case has been in, what was it? Yeah. Its only use case I think I've seen is going to be in the Mars rocket. But other than that, it doesn't look like it's going to have much for use. This is a single-player world. It's not like you're going to be walking around trying to, absolutely annihilate people with create big cannons. Yeah. So that's an odd piece of this mod pack that I haven't quite understood yet. Alright, do I not have any iron in here? Oh, I don't have any iron in here. Also, I'm just going to say bricks are decorative. I haven't had a use for them in any form of automation as of yet. So they look to be purely decorative, so they're going to be purely decorative. That makes space for things like my cobblestone, my andesite, which are quite useful. And the rose gold. Yeah, the rose gold can stay behind. Oh, and this little corner too. Here we go. Now I will actually get around to melting this stuff. And this andesite alley block too. Oh yeah, we're making progress today. What am I missing? Magma cream. Men cruise in the backpack. Oh, we're here. Yes. Finally, I will have melted myself some nether grout. If I can find my wood. Okay. And since this is crafting in bulks of 3, it should go by really quickly too. Or not. Oh, that's taken a while. Grout. 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 That is taking quite the while. Well, guess it's time to wait. Oh, and also that slime wood tree ended up growing. I haven't actually finished the tree farm yet, so it's not doing anything right now. But it will soon. I've noticed that most of the time it's not worth it to fight the moon enemies. You're not going to get any reward of sorts from doing so. They kind of just exist. Then it's your job really to avoid them rather than combat them. So, yeah, that's something odd that's been going about. You know what? I'm thinking about kickstarting this contraption, just so it can cut down the tree. Then I can worry about the storage interfaces later, once this guy's already set up and going. What? What? Oh wait, I forgot to filter it. No wonder it's breaking so much. Do you have a sapling? No, it didn't. It didn't even drop a sapling. Well, I'm going to let that thing slowly rotate itself. You know what? There looks about straight enough. Yeah. Where did it go with all my blocks? Wait a minute. Where did it go with all my saw blades? Because I only see a barrel there. Not colliding with any. You're kidding me. It deleted my saw blades? First, it doesn't give me a sapling. Then it absolutely annihilates my saw blades. There's got to be a way to craft this thing. Oh, an oak tree sapling with slime. Huh. Well, that's something. So it makes 5 logs, right? Each of those 5 logs melts for 1/8 of a bucket. So 2 trees, let's say 8 trees makes 3 buckets. 3 buckets makes 9 saplings. Yeah, if you can't tell, that ratio doesn't look quite too favorable. Well, again, it's not quite 3 trees. 3 trees doesn't make 3 buckets, it makes 5. Or so, give or take. Okay, that is going to drive me insane. I now have a barrel that is empty, a tree that has no sapling, and I'm absolutely stuck. You know what, I'm just going to have to watch a tutorial on how to farm these Greenheart saplings. Because, yeah, I can see the goal. I know that if I can automate them, they'll make my slime much simpler to produce. But the thing is, I have no clue how to automate them. So So, till I figure that out, why does this man have gold? He missed at point blank. He missed. Well, anyways, I'm probably gonna go have to watch a YouTube video or two before I understand how Veridium works. Well, how Greenheart and Slimewood saplings work, so I can get those things automated with Create. It'll take a while. Well, anyways, I don't know how long my current footage is. It's only like, I think, an hour or so? Let me check.
Yes.
Yeah,
I have a report.
about hour and a half of edited footage. Yeah, that's good. It's really good, actually. Yeah, I might have to call it here, because I do not know how to automate Greenheart, and I just lost my last sapling. And yes, I can make it out of slime balls. This is how I'm going to produce slime balls. So, I need to figure out how to make the saplings renewable. Which probably means oak saplings, actually. Let me think about that. How do you make oak saplings? Oh, they're only made from trees. Are you only oak saplings? Yeah, you're only oak saplings. Okay, so it's not really an every 8 trees gives you 1 extra. It's more of a ratio, because I thought it was 8 trees to 3 buckets, but each tree gives you 5 logs, so it's 8 trees to 15 buckets. And those 8 trees consume 3 buckets of their own. Then again, 3 to 15, you're still making. I can extinguish myself from half a block of water. Not even half a block, a quarter block of water. That's neat. And now I have a creeper in there. And he's going to kill the zombie. And there's nothing I can do about it. Unless I kill the creeper. Okay. As I was saying, oak saplings. But then again, oak saplings come with oak trees. So they need a way to get rid of all the wood while making the saplings. Preferably, Greenheart saplings are fully recyclable. As in, I can just keep getting them back every single time. That's the goal. But if that really physically cannot work, then oak saplings with slime will do as well. Yeah. So that tree farm absolutely screwed me over. Not happy about it. Well, yeah. What else am I looking for? Probably want to get rid of these shafts, clean up my inventory in general. Yeah, I'm there. Anyways, in the meantime, my lava supply has grown greatly. I have this tank almost halfway filled, and once I get my copper generator set up, it'll be no problem to get this tank built taller. I mean, it's got the airspace, so yeah. Ooh, that'll be so nice to build that tank taller. And I remembered where we put that little makeshift pistol. Right here. And the copper bullets skeletons have been dropping. I think I can kill the creeper from over here. Almost? Almost? Yes, it hits the creeper. Okay, that's good. And I have all the copper bullets in the world to... Nope. I have all the copper bullets in the world to spare. The skeletons drop them for basically free. Come on. There we go. Little Hampter is just going to sit in the corner for all eternity. He's not doing much. Oh, and brewing. Yeah, I remember. I can actually brew potions now. Which means getting the glowstone for the sulfur isn't exactly that unreasonable anymore. Glowstone. Glowstone dust is made from cinder flowers. Cinder flowers made from netherrack dust, and netherrack dust is made from crushing netherrack or mycelium or crimson mycelium. Netherrack. Oh, haunting soul sand. You're kidding me. You're telling me I could have had netherrack this whole time by haunting soul sand. Well, anyways, it's more than time to get that soul sand going. Now I finally have the excuse to use the stack of graphite I've been keeping on my inventory this whole time. Make soul sand. Let me guess, I'm assuming that made the 512 rails with ease? Why, yes, it did. Now all I need is another 1024 iron ingots, and I'm off to the races. And it's backed up on flint. Here's the thing about double drawers. They tend to back up a lot. Now that I have filtering, I really should be sorting this out. Yeah, I really should be sorting it. But I just never got around to it. Yeah, never got around to sorting it. Oh, I didn't finish making a nether grout because it ran out of fuel. This stuff really is fuel intensive. Didn't know there was a modifier that makes some recipes take longer. Well, that'll be done pretty soon. Okay, so JEI is really freezing up on me whenever I click the Radiant Scythe. Guess it doesn't have a recipe at all. I'm going to assume Radiant Residue. I know this is way in the future, but I really want to take a look at it. Oh. Nether stars? You're telling me I'm supposed to be crafting nether stars. Separation agent, refining agent, and void. Shimmer, nitrogen, biofuel, press. Okay, so like you make the shimmer. You also, how do you make void? Oh, you don't. That's concerning. Okay, well, that's way in the future. Moment, I don't have Greenheart. I do have lava. I do have oak wood. Oh, and I do have another pet zombie to add to my collection. I do have many wither skeleton skulls. So none of those are of a concern right now. I believe I can call it quits for the day. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye. I'll go to the bed first. Well, anyways, now, back to the menu, obviously. Bye-bye.